every leader has this one person who makes their job harder than it needs to be. I know you're thinking of a person, I'm thinking of a person, I can maybe even think of multiple people, okay? The critic, the complainer, the button pusher, the passive aggressive one, the one who challenges your every single decision, the one who tests your patience and your sanctification. But here's the hard truth. Sometimes the very person you're praying God would remove is the person God is using to grow you. Not because they're right, not because their behavior is okay, but because God uses difficult people to develop strong, spirit-led leaders. And a friendly warning, today's episode is going to hurt a little bit, but will also heal a lot. Let's do it. Do you wish that you could lead your team in a way that honors and glorifies God? Are you struggling to overcome self-doubt as a leader and have a desire to be more confident in your role? Welcome to the Women of Faith in Leadership podcast. I'm Rika, and for the last decade, I've experienced my fair share of managing challenging employees and teams in middle management leadership roles. I committed my leadership journey to God, and it changed everything. And I'm ready to share everything I've learned with you. Now, if you're ready to lead your team in a way that honors God, grab that notebook and pen, and don't forget your chai latte, and let's dive in. If difficult people have been shaking your confidence, pushing your buttons, or making you doubt your leadership, it's time to strengthen your foundation. The Imposter Syndrome Blueprint is a faith-filled support for leading with calm, Christ-like confidence, even when people are difficult. Go to womenoffaithinleadership.com/blueprint to learn more. Let's be honest. There are people in leadership who feel like sandpaper. They're rough, they're abrasive, uncomfortable, and to be honest, they're just plain irritating. They frustrate you, they exhaust you, they challenge you, they stretch you emotionally, they push you into prayer, sometimes aggressively. And because you're a Christian leader who wants to respond with grace, difficult people can make you question, why is this upsetting me so? Why can't I handle this better? Is this my fault? Am I too sensitive? Shouldn't I be more patient by now? And am I even cut out for leadership? I have thought those thoughts so many times. And I've even come to a point where I said to God, I hate leadership. Why did you put me into leadership? But I need you to listen carefully. Difficult people do not expose your weakness. They expose where God is strengthening you. They reveal where your boundaries need firming, where your communication needs clarity, where your confidence needs anchoring, where your patience needs stretching, where your triggers need healing, and where your leadership identity needs deepening. Difficult people aren't always sent by God, but God always uses them. So let's talk strategy. Here are 4 ways God grows you through difficult people and how to lead with wisdom instead of with frustration. Number 1, God uses difficult people to strengthen your boundaries. Every difficult person forces you to clarify what is acceptable, unacceptable, appropriate, inappropriate, your responsibility, and not your responsibility. Weak boundaries feel loving. Strong boundaries feel freeing. God isn't trying to make you harder. He's trying to make you wiser. And by implementing the correct amount of boundaries in your life, you are becoming a wiser leader and a better leader. Number 2, God uses difficult people to refine your character. Your character is shaped more in uncomfortable interactions than it is in easy ones. Remember, we do not grow in a place of comfort. Where we grow is in a place of discomfort, out of your comfort zone. And God will allow you to be in those uncomfortable situations. Why? Because He wants you to grow as a leader. Difficult people grow your patience, your humility, your discernment, your emotional regulation, your self-control, your wisdom, and even your compassion. Not because their behavior is okay, but because God is forming something in you through their rough edges. Remember, what does rough edges do? They actually make something smoother. When a rough stone goes against or rubs against another stone, what happens? It becomes smoother and smoother and smoother. They are the gym where your leadership muscles develop. 3, God uses difficult people to build your confidence. When someone challenges your decisions, questions your authority, or pushes back, your first instinct might be to shrink, or it might be to fight, or it might be to freeze, or it might be to run away. But God's goal is the opposite: confidence under pressure, clarity under confrontation, courage under criticism, and calm under conflict. Difficult people give you opportunities to practice the confidence God has given you. Your authority grows every time you hold your ground with grace. 4, God uses difficult people to teach you discernment. Not every difficult person is malicious. Some are hurting, some are insecure, some are overwhelmed, some are unhealed, some are spiritually dry, and some are unaware of the impact of their behavior. However, discernment helps you ask, is this behavior an issue? Let me rather say it like this. Is this a behavioral issue? Is this a capacity issue? Is this a maturity issue? Is this a spiritual issue? Or is this a boundary issue? Discernment turns annoyance into understanding, and understanding turns into wise leadership. Now, if you've been dealing with difficult people and you're tired, frustrated, or doubting yourself, the imposter syndrome blueprint will help you. Stay grounded under pressure, stop shrinking around strong personalities, communicate from confidence, not fear, set healthy boundaries, and lead like Jesus, even in difficult conversations or difficult environments. Let God use the challenge to strengthen you, not to defeat you. Simply go to womenoffaithinleadership.com/blueprint. Difficult people aren't a sign that you're failing. They're a sign that you're leading. God doesn't let these moments go to waste. He uses them to mature you, deepen you, refine you, and even elevate you. You're not being tested to break you. You're being shaped to build you. And one day you'll look back and realize that difficult person made me a stronger, wiser, more spirit-led leader. You're growing more than you know, and you're not growing alone. You're growing along with many other female Christian leaders. I look forward to chatting with you again in the next episode. Bye. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and leave me a 5-star written review on Apple Podcasts? It would mean so much to me to read your feedback. Also, it would really bless me big if you shared this episode with a fellow leader who might benefit from hearing today's message. And remember, put on the armor of God daily and walk by faith and not by sight. I'll meet you back on Monday for another episode.